Hello guys, namaste. This is Pratibha, and today I'm here as promised doing 1 hour of Ashtanga yoga. And I know it's in Nepal and the time might not suit you, but I hope you practice whenever you have time, and you can practice with your friends or family, whoever is there who loves yoga or who wants to start yoga but don't know where to start. So I'm here to help you and get you to the point where you can start. I recently graduated from yoga school and I cannot wait to share that knowledge with everyone. It's absolutely free, so I hope you are going to enjoy. So let me start with my singing bowl, and I really love it because it really gives me this vibration, a positive energy that we need to jumpstart our day. So let me just start with this. I'm going to do it one more time. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do today is we will start with we'll chant few Om mantras, and we will chant some mantras that I know, and I'm going to chant the same mantra but for 2 times, and we're going to chant Om mantras. Then we're going to do some warm-up exercise. It's really easy. I learned it from Patanjali. Then we will do some sun salutation, and I'm going to explain each steps. Then I'll start with some balancing posture, and I will do some posture that will help with the digestive system, and then we will do few asanas, and if we have time we'll do pranayama, and if we don't then we will do savasana and we will rest ourselves. So let's put our hands either on prayer or namaste. Namaste means may the light within me welcomes the light within you, or may the divine within me welcome this divine within you. So we all have a light in our heart, in our soul, and when we do namaste to anybody, or when we say Om to anybody, it means like may my light welcome your light. So let's chant. Let's put our hands in this mudra. So this is called Jnana mudra. Jnana means it helps you focus, and it helps you concentrate. So let's close our eyes and take a deep breath in and breathe out to the mantra Om. Om. Let's do it again. Make sure you sit straight, your spine is straight, your crown of the head to the top, and you are focusing on your breathing. going to say the mantra prayer. It's called Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Now slowly and gently open your eyes and let's pray, and let's, with a good heart and with good thoughts, let's start our morning yoga ritual. So let's go ahead and stand wherever we are, and we are going to do full body exercise. It consists of 12 exercises, and I'm going to explain and do it. So whenever you are doing yoga or any kind of exercise, especially when you're doing yoga, only do it as your body allows you. Don't try to compete with your neighbor, don't try to compete with your teacher. Just do whatever you can, and it will come with time. If you're not at a place where you want to be, it always comes with time. So keep practicing, and let's warm up our body. So we're gonna run in place. So we're gonna slowly run in place. So we're running. We can do this for about 30 to 40 times, or whatever your body requires. We can run faster, we can do it slower, whatever is comfortable for you. Do that. Now, second thing we're going to do is put our hands in the front and let our feet touch our thighs. So we're going to do this. So if you can't do this fast, in a fast pace, do it slowly. Just try to touch. But if you can, just go ahead and do it. Do this for 20 to 30 times. That should do it. Now, third thing we're going to do is we are going to touch our chest with the thighs. So put our hands on our waist and just try to do this. Just try touching your chest with your thighs. And if you can do it faster, you can. You can go ahead and do this. But if you're comfortable doing this, just take your time, know your pace. You don't want to run out of breath. This is just a warm up. So you can do this for 10 to 15 times. Yep. And I was just making sure I was live. I want to be in the middle of exercise and not knowing that I'm not live. So fourth thing we are going to do is join our legs. Again, hands on our waist, and then we are going to breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. It's really good for your knees. If you have knee pain, this exercise really helps. So if you have bad knee, or if you have knee injury, don't do it. But if you have weak knees, then do practice this. Now, fifth exercise is going to be, we are going to spread our leg about a feet and a half. Then put our hands right straight in front of us, not above here, not below here, just right in front of our shoulders. And then we are going to go down. So bend our knees, keep this leg straight, and come on up. Now, if you can't go all the way down, you can try with this. Just stay right here. Just stay here. It's fine. It all comes with time. But when you are doing yoga, always make sure to breathe. This also works as a pranayama, that is breath work. It really, really helps your nervous system, your whole entire body actually. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to do 6th exercise. Again, legs about a feet apart, and we're going to go to either side, left or right side. Bend this front knee to 90 degrees, and you can either touch your another knee to the ground, or you can just stretch it. Either you can do this, whatever is comfortable for you. You can just make sure this is at 90 degrees. It really helps. And if you can, just bend back. Just stretch. Open your chest and spread. And then just breathe. Now come on up here and go to the other side. Do the same thing here. 90 degrees front leg, back leg on the floor, or stretching, and stretch. Open your chest. We're going to do it one more time on the right side, and now on the left side. Okay, if you have back problem, you might want to avoid throwing your head in the back, but if you don't, just know your pace, know your body. Now the 7th exercise is we're gonna spread our legs again, and we're going to put our hands in the front like namaste, but in this way, and then breathe in, opening up our chest. Breathe out and bring it in the front. Again, if you have back pain, avoid going all the way to the back. It's not good if you have back pain and you strain your back. We all know that. So just take your time, know your pace, and again, breathe in and breathe out. Whatever is comfortable for you, only do that. So one more time and breathe out. So this is our 7th exercise, and we're going to do 8th exercise. If you are troubling with your love handles and your belly, this really, really helps. So we're going to do it in a slow pace first, then we're going to go ahead and do it in a faster pace. So what you're going to do is put your hands to the side, breathe in, and when you breathe out, go all the way down. Your hands that is on the top must touch your ears. If it doesn't, if you're right here, it's fine, but make sure you go all the way straight, and you don't have to go all the way down. Whatever is, wherever you are comfortable, either your thighs, your knees, your shin, wherever you are, or all the way to the ground, whatever is comfortable for you. Don't bend your body in the front just so you could reach your hands down. That's not the right way to do it. So go breathe in and breathe out all the way down. Another side, same thing. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Now we can do this in the faster pace, and when you do it for a longer time, you experience your pelvic region has lost the fat that you always wanted to lose. I know this is the really hard part, but this really, really helps. So let's do this. If you cannot go faster, go at your own pace. You don't have to match anybody. It's your body and it's your time. You should do the way you want to. The reason why I'm doing it in Facebook is, I've seen people just judging themselves when they are in other Zoom calls or group calls, because some people can do it and some people can't. So don't judge yourself. Yoga is not about judging yourself or others. It's about knowing your pace. Now again, 9th exercise, we're going to spread our legs and put our hands to the side and try to reach your left leg with right hand and left hand all the way up. Try to look up. This is a triangle pose. And breathe out. Come on up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come on up. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Come on up. Here you go. Now you can do the same thing in the faster pace. This also helps you lose your love handles or the belly fat that you've been struggling with. Make sure you are doing it with grace and control. You don't have to match anybody. Again, you can just be right here. If you have back problem, don't go all the way down because it really hurts your back. So this is the 9th exercise. We're going to do 10th exercise. I'm going to face the sideways so it's easier for you to see. So this is called Hasta Uttanasana in Sanskrit. So you can go all the way up and go whatever is comfortable for you in the back. And breathe out. Padhastasana. And if you don't have back pain, you can try to touch your thighs with your belly and your knees to your forehead. See, I've been doing yoga for a while and sometimes I still struggle with it, and it's absolutely okay because I'm practicing every day. That's what matters. So breathing in, if you have back pain, avoid going all the way to the back. Just stay right here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Again, if you have back pain, then don't come all the way to the front. Also, if you have high blood pressure or any heart condition, don't go all the way up and hold your breath. Holding breathing is not good for people who have high blood pressure or anything related with the chest. So go all the way up and come on down. So you can do the same thing in the faster pace. This really helps you with your flexibility and really helps you lose the belly fat and all kind of fat. It really takes time though, so always be careful, be mindful about your body, and don't treat it with harshly. Your body is your temple, so treat your body like how you would go when you pray to God and treat God. So 11th exercise is we're going to do some jumping jack, but if you are not comfortable with jumping jack, you can just do this, your palms to the ceiling, and join your legs, your hands to namaste. Again, palms to the ceiling, right here, and then right leg, bring it back. Now, we're gonna do it slowly. If you can, just if you cannot, like if you have injuries or if you're on your period, especially for ladies, if you're on your period, don't overdo anything. Just be mindful about your body and just like we always hear, love yourself, love your body. So we're going to do the same jumping jack in a faster pace. Jumping jack really helps with your uterus, and for men with your prostrate. So it really strengthens that part. This is like whole body exercise. You can Practice this for 20 to 25 times. And don't forget to breathe. So breathing is super important. So don't ever forget to breathe. So last 12 exercises, we're going to join our legs and we're going to bring our hands to the side and we're going to just twist. So this also helps with your side, like this really helps with your waist. It really slims you. If slimming it down is not your goal, it's fine, it still gives you strength. So really focus on getting stronger and healthier versus getting thinner. Being thin is always not healthy. So always be mindful about what you can do. So we are going to do sun salutation. I'm going to explain. We're probably going to do 5 or 6 cycles of sun salutation. Let's catch our breath. If you're running out of breath, let's catch our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. So if you can face the east side, because that's where sun rises from, so pray to a sun, saying that let our lights touch every life like the sun does. Sun treats everybody equally. It's not fair to rich or poor, healthy and unhealthy, wealthy and non-wealthy. It provides same light, same heat, same everything to everybody. So let's pray that we can treat everybody the same way that sun treats us, all human beings, all life forms, all non-life forms, anything that exists on this earth. Sun is equal to everyone. So let's try to be like the sun, treat everyone equally and with love and with care. Heat doesn't necessarily means it hates you. It actually means it's the way it is, and it treats everybody the same way. Now, let's come back in Samastiti. So, the first step is to join our hands. Over here, we're going to be breathing normally. And again, if you have high blood pressure, don't hold your breath in any of the poses that I suggest. So go all the way up, breathe in. If you have back pain, don't try to be a hero and go all the way back. You can just be right here. It always comes with time. And breathe out or exhale. If you cannot come up here, if you cannot come down here, you can stay right here. It's fine. You don't have to go all the way down. You don't have to match your neighbor or anybody. It's just take your time, pace yourself. And now, left leg to the back, right leg to the 90 degrees. Try to make it to the 90 degrees. If you can hold this position, it's fine. Otherwise, again, put your legs down. If you can go to the back, it's fine. If you can't, just stay right here, because it's kind of like balancing posture. This is crescent pose. It's balancing posture. It really opens up your hips. But if you can't do it, you can just put your knees on the floor and then just join your hands, or just stay right here. Now, next thing we're going to do is this downward dog, or it's also called Bhalvatasana in Sanskrit. And this is like a very good stretch for your body. So when you come from this pose to this pose, don't adjust your hands or your feet, so that you can have your heels all the way to the ground. So if you're right here, right now, it's fine. Just take your time. If you can put your heels to the floor, it's fine. Otherwise, just stay where you are. Try to stretch your body, your drishti, or your eyes to your navel, and just stay right here. Now we're going to put both our knees down, feet on the ground, and then we are going to go all the way down. Chest touches the floor, chin touches the floor, and we're breathing normally here. So breathe normally. And up dog, an upward dog, or cobra pose. Cobra is your legs down, and upward dog, your legs off the floor. If you can't put your legs off the floor, you can stay right here. Breathe in here and breathe out. Same thing, downward dog. Now put your left leg in the front, and again do the same thing that we did earlier. Breathe in here, and then bring you both your feet to the front of the mat. And try to touch your legs with your forehead. If you can't, it's fine. Breathe in all the way up and normal breathing. Namaste. Now come to Samasthiti. Again, what we are going to do is, I'm going to say this when to inhale, when to exhale. So let's do this. Namaste. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Legs to the back. Both legs to the back. Breathe out. Normal breathing. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And normal breathing. Now I'm going to say the Sanskrit name for each of these postures, and you don't have to really memorize it. It comes with time again. Everything comes with time. You just have to be patient. So Namaste. Hasta Uttanasana. Inhale. Padhastasana. Exhale. Asasanchalan. Inhale. Parvatasana. Exhale. Ashtanga Naman Asana. Normal breathing. Bhujanga Asana. Inhale. Parvatasana. Exhale. Inhale. Asasanchalan. Exhale. Inhale. And normal breathing. Now let me tell the English name for all of these. Hands to the ceiling. Seat standing, forward fold. Crescent pose or low lunge, whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. You can either go, crescent is like this, but if you can stay right here, it's low lunge. And this one is downward dog. Exhale here. This is called 8-limbed pose. So in this pose, your feet, your top part of the feet must touch the ground, knees touches the ground, your belly off the floor, your chin touches the floor, and your hands right underneath your shoulders. And this is called cobra or up dog, cobra or up dog. And then again, downward dog. Again, low lunge or crescent pose. And this is standing forward fold. And hands to the ceiling. And namaste. So this is all the sun salutation we're going to do for today. I don't want to bore you with a lot of sun salutation. Now let's do some asanas for our digestive system like I promised. There are 4 special asanas taught in Patanjali, and a lot of hatha yoga or vinyasa flow, they actually do teach you. So if anybody in your hands at your home have diabetes or they have like high blood sugar, then this is really, really important. So this is called Manduk Asana in Sanskrit. So the position I'm sitting on is called Bhujanga. Sorry, this is called I'm sorry, I can't tell you the name right now. So just make sure you sit in this position. Vajrasana. I'm sorry, this is Vajrasana. So you can sit like this and make sure your thumb is inside and you make a fist. And this part, this top part, take on the side of your navel and press it. Now breathe out and try to go all the way down. Now when you're here, you must look up. Don't go all the way down. Look up and try to open your eyes. Now don't make sure you don't like wrinkle your forehead or like, you know, try to just really, really open your eyes. Just open your eyes and hold your breath if you can, and come on all the way up. Try to hold your breath for 30 seconds because it really helps with the pancreatic area, and it really helps you lower your blood sugar and helps you with diabetes problem. So again, we're going to do this again. So make a fist, sit in this position and press it, really press on the either side of your, like both sides of your navel, and breathe out and go all the way down. Now hold your breath right here, and whenever you are you can't hold your breath, just come on all the way up. Now we're going to do the same position, but if you have problems with your making the fist, there's another way to do it. You can just put your left hand on top of your navel. This is easier comparatively, and put your right palm on top of your left palm. Do the same thing. Breathe out and again hold it. Come on up, and you can actually practice this like for a minute or so, depending on your blood sugar and how, if you have any problem, just try this asana. If your parents or your brother or your neighbor, anybody is suffering from, like, if they have like high blood sugar, make sure you teach them this asana, or you can share my video. After this, what we're going to do is we're going to do something called Vakrasana. So in this position, this is also for your digestive system. So what we're going to do is put your left leg to the front. Don't fold it. Try to keep it straight. Right leg folded, and your right hand to the back, and try to touch with your left hand, try to touch your left knee from here, like just press the right leg. If you can't do this, you can just stay right here. If you can, try to touch your knee and move all the way back and hold your breath. Try to stay here for about 30 seconds holding your breath. Again, if you have high blood pressure or any heart condition, don't hold your breath. Just stay in this position. But the most beneficial is if you hold your breath right here. Now we're going to do this same thing on the other side. So sit in the front, bend your left leg, right leg straight, and your right hand comes here. If you can't touch your knee, just stay right here. Your left hand to the back. Try to bring it right below try to bring your left hand below your spine, because it really helps you get that twist, and it's actually beneficial. And try to look all the way to the back. Look back, look back. And if you can hold your breath, hold your breath. All right. So after this, there are some other poses that's really beneficial for your if you have any high blood sugar or diabetic problem. It's really helpful. But for right now, we are just going to do those two poses, and I want to move to a couple of balancing posture. And this is I would like everyone to stand up if you're practicing right now. And this is called tree pose or Vrikshasana. Vrikshasana is it really helps you focus and concentrate. So what you can do is you can put your make sure your left leg is straight and your right leg to your touching the ground. It's fine. If you can bring it up, make you can put it on your shin. Don't ever rest your leg on your knee to the joints area. You shouldn't do it because it puts a lot of weight, and if you have a bad knee, it might actually break your knee. So if you can, go all the way up here. Just really press this right leg on left leg. Your pelvis must be forward, and put your hands to either prayer or namaste right in front of your chest. And whenever you are ready, just go all the way up. In this position, because since it's a balancing pose, you might stumble and you might wave. So if you don't want to like move and like lose your balance, just focus at a point that's not moving. That's the trick to do this pose. Doing this pose really helps with focusing and concentration. So bring your hands to your chest and your leg to the ground. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Just your left leg pressed against your right leg, hands to the chest. And see, I'm kind of moving, I'm kind of shaking, but it's fine, it's okay. Some days you can, some days you can't, and you still try. Main thing to do while doing yoga is to try and not judge yourself, that you don't have to be perfect. And make sure your shoulders, this part is really, your chest is up, your pelvis forward. Don't try to like bend it in the front. If you can't come all the way up here, you can just put your legs on your shin or on the leg. And if you can't do this either, you can either use a block or a book and just do this. This is also fine. It's absolutely okay if you're a beginner. Make sure this is straight, feet to the ground, chest up, pelvis forward, and this is also fine. Now let's do another balancing posture. If you can, bring your right leg to the chest, right here. If you can hold this position, it's fine. Now, if you want to go further, hold this for 10 to 15 seconds, or if you can, 30 seconds. If you can do this, then lock your right this with first two fingers with your hands, and if you can, hold this position. Try to make your legs straight, and if you can't, I'm going to use a prop here. If your hands doesn't go all the way to the front, you can use a strap. And what you can do is, because sometimes we don't have that kind of flexibility, and we are right here, and we can do this also. See? This is absolutely okay. And if you can, if you don't have to use strap, then you can just use your hands. Sometimes our hands are not, it's not comfortable for us to move it to the front. Put your hands on the side or this way, it's fine. And take your leg all the way to the side if you can. And if you can, look on this side. That's really, if you have to have a lot of balance to do this. So if you can't, if you are not here or here, anywhere at the moment, then just stay right here. Try to touch your chest with your thighs. And if you want to try the sideways, you can always take your legs like this. And then you can just practice. You can just try this way in the beginning. Let's do the same thing on the other side. I might use strap to do this leg, just like I did to the right leg. Put your left leg on the, hold your left leg, fold your leg and try to touch it on your chest. And try to touch your chest with your thighs, the best way to do this is if you point your toes. If you point it, it's easier versus when you flex it. Just point your legs, point your feet to the ground. Now whenever you're comfortable, bring it up in the front. This is also a balancing posture because it really takes a lot of strength in your leg. If you have a knee problem, don't try to do this. And again, to the side. Okay, and now bring it to the front and back. Stay right here. Again, if you want to try this on the same thing as you did on the right side, then just come onto the side like this. Point your leg. If you want to use the strap, because initially when I first started doing yoga, I used strap. It really helped me, and go all the way to the side. And mastering a pose, any pose, means you can go the same way as you can come back. So if you can do this, and you can do this, right? And if you can come the way back, it means you have mastered the pose. So to master any pose, going and coming back must be the same. You should be able to learn both ways, right? So I've taught 2 balancing postures, 2 for your diabetes. Now let's do something that's a little bit tough, but I'm going to teach a bridge pose and a wheel pose. If you can't do the wheel pose, going to the bridge is your best option because it's a work. It really helps with your digestive system again, but it also works your shoulder, your legs, your whole core, everything. So to be able to do bridge, to be able to do wheel, you must practice bridge first. So lay flat on your mat, hold your legs right here, and come on and squeeze, make sure your pelvis is up, and roll your shoulders in and just stay right here. Now if you can't do this, you can also hold your bridge like this with your hands. Take a support version, like how your bridge is holding. Try to lift your pelvis, like this part up. This is easier versus the wheel pose. The wheel pose is a little bit challenging, and it again takes time to get to a full wheel. So if you're comfortable, roll your shoulders and stay here. Now it really works your spine also. It really stretches your spine. Now fold your legs and just rock. Just rock and massage your back. Now if you want to try wheel with me, you can come and do wheel with me, but if you can't, just stay right here, fold your knees, roll your shoulders in, and your belly, your pelvis is up. You can stay in this position. just stay in this position. But those of you who want to try wheel, come with me. Same position with your leg. Now your hands right underneath your shoulders, and then just come on up. And focus on your breathing. Now slowly come all the way to the ground or to the floor. And again, hug your knees. You can stay in wheel for 30 seconds to a minute. But since this is our first session, I just held probably for 5 seconds because it's easy when you do it on a regular basis, but it really gets tough if you're not used to it. Now rock, slowly rock. Rock back and forth. And those of you who are in bridge can also come down if you can't hold your pelvis to the top. Usually the mistake we make when we do bridge is we just lift our core area just this much. So if you can, just take the support of your hands and try to really raise your core up, like your pelvis region. If you can't, then it's fine. Stay right here. So let's do this wheel again if you want to try, or if you want to stay right here, it's fine. You can just lay here and just take rest. Now let's do this. And all the way to the ground, again hugging our chest. Now, when you're coming out, just come out slowly, roll yourself and come on up. So what you can do, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a few warrior pose. So when you do warrior pose, we are again going to go back doing sun salutation. So to your hands on your chest, go all the way up, breathing in, breathing out to the ground, and left leg goes back. Now here, if you put your front leg to the 90 degrees and your back leg, your heels not touching the floor, and come on up here, and even you can raise your hands to the ceiling and even to the back, or you can stay here in Namaste. This is called crescent pose. So in this crescent pose, it really stretches your thighs, your legs, this bottom half of your body. It's really good for your hamstrings and your quads. So if you can stay here, stay here. Now, come on. Let's do our vinyasa. Up, upward dog, downward dog, and bring our feet together. Up and namaste. Now let's do the same thing on the other side, on the other leg. Namaste. Up. Breathe down. Now let's take our right leg to the back. Left leg stays in the front. Crescent pose on this side. Left leg to the 90 degrees. Right leg stretched. Hands to the chest or to the ceiling, or you can do namaste here, whatever is comfortable for you. This is called crescent pose, or you can just stay right here. Now let's come on down and let's go through our vinyasa. Downward dog, all the way down. Upward dog, again downward dog. Both legs to the hands, hands up, and namaste. Now in this same version, we are going to do warrior 1 and warrior 2. So we are again going to do the same thing, sun salutation, starting with sun salutation. Hands to the prayer or namaste. Hands up. All the way to the ground. Left leg goes to the back. And in this position, since you are on your lunge, your crescent pose, drop your heel to the floor, kind of like facing other side, and this leg is right here, and try to come on up. So if you're here, it's fine, but if you can bend your leg, go all the way to the 90 degrees and look straight in front of you. Your hip should come on in the front, and it shouldn't move this side. This side of the body should face this side and go all the way up. Breathing in and breathing out. This is called warrior 1 pose. It also helps you stretch your quads and hamstrings. If you can't do this, and if you are over here because you can't go all the way down, it's fine. You can just stay right here, but try to bend your knees, the front knees, as much as you can. Okay, now come on down, both hands to the ground. Again, go back, heels off the floor. Come on down. Let's go through the vinyasa flow. Up dog, down dog, both feet in the front of the mat. Up, inhale and exhale. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Up, down, right leg to the back, left leg bent to the 90 degrees. This is crescent pose, and this is warrior 1 or Bir Bhadrasana in Sanskrit. Make sure your hip is moved forward, like it's facing forward, your pelvis is forward, and your hands all the way up. So this is called Bir Bhadrasana 1, and stay in this position. Try to bend your leg to the 90 degrees if you can. If you can't, just stay right here. Whatever is comfortable for you. It comes with time. And both hands to the ground on either side of the leg. Move your leg to the back, all the way down. Upward dog, downward dog. And both legs, you can walk both your legs in front of your mat. And all the way up. And since we did warrior 1 and warrior 2 is super simple, if you can do warrior 1, you can do warrior 2. So let's try doing this pose, and these are all the poses that I'm going to be teaching you today. So namaste, move up all the way to the ground. Left leg goes to the back. Drop your legs, drop your heels. Now come on to warrior 1. Warrior 1, again, repeating. Your heels drops to the ground, your hip forward, your right leg bent to the 90 degrees, your hands are up. This is warrior 1. And from warrior 1, you open out. Your hands should not go up here or down here. Just try to make sure your hands are straight and look in the front. Like just look in front of you, your little finger. So this should do the trick. In your warrior 1, your hip is forward. Warrior 2, your Your hip is back. I mean on the side, facing side, but your head should be forward. And again, come back to warrior one. Come on down. Hands on either side of the feet. Go all the way back. Downward dog. Upward dog. Again, downward dog. Walk both your feet to your hands. Or you can jump if you like. And all the way up. And namaste. So let's try the same thing on the other side. So let's do warrior two on the other side. So namaste, all the way up, down, your right leg to the back, drop the heel down, and make sure it's facing like 45 degrees. It doesn't have to be like all the way down like this. It has to face 45 degrees. Your right leg to the 90 degrees if you can. Pelvis forward. You're looking forward and go all the way up. And to go do warrior two, just open. Open your chest and look in the front. Make sure your hands are straight. If it's not, if I don't look perfect, it's fine. It just happens, and you can just look in the front. This is called warrior two or Bhadrasana 2 in Sanskrit. And now all the way up, and then down, and then go to downward dog. Chest here. You can come here from plank position and all the way up. Cobra, or you can do up dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. And then walk both your hands to the front of the mat. All the way up. And namaste. Now come to Samastiti, and you might want to sit down. And next few things that I'm gonna do is, since we're almost out of time, what we're going to do is we're just going to stretch. Just stretch this side of the body. So we're going to do one last pose that is called butterfly. So fold your feet like back of your, like this bottom part of your feet, like you're folding a book. Just and try to touch your thighs, this part, to the ground. If you're if you're here, it's fine. Now scissor your fingers like of your palm, and put your palm all the way to the ground like this, and put your spine straight. Try to pull this thing into your groin, like just really move your feet to your groin, and then just start moving. Now what happens when you are in butterfly is it really helps with your reproductive system for both men and women. So head up, spine straight, look up, and if you have like injury right here, you can put a cushion, or you can put like soft blanket or anything or towel, and you can just put any soft piece of clothing and then just move. Make sure your spine is straight, and just do this. Now once you are done here, like when you're doing this pose, make sure you squeeze your groin area. Even for men, squeeze. It really helps with when you're older, you'll thank yourself for doing this. Really squeeze in, and then just keep doing this. So this is called butterfly pose. It also stretches your hamstrings and your legs. It's really good for you, trust me. And really makes your lower body, strengthens your lower body. Now what we're going to do is we are just going to lay on our back. Just lie on the floor and hands to the side. And now we're going to fold our legs. Bend our legs. And we are going to fold it on the left side. Your vision, or you're looking on the right side, and then just relax. Just breathe in, close your eyes, breathe in and breathe out. Now, again, take your legs up, like fold your legs up and then move to the other side. It really helps you relax your spine, and your head should face the opposite direction of your legs. And you can do this faster. It really helps with your spine and your waist and helps you lose your waist fat. But if your goal is not to lose any weight, it still helps you strengthen your spine and your core. So let's just do this again on the left side, face to the right. Just let your body go wherever it wants to go. Don't stretch your body too much when you're in this position. It's one of the restorative position. Next time we're going to do more of these kind of pose. And again to the left side and to the right side, wherever you are. Now let's just lay here and stretch our legs on the mat. Your palms right by your hip, kind of like an inch apart, and spread your leg about a feet, like shoulder width apart, and then just lay here. Now we're going to just relax and enjoy this corpse pose. Corpse pose is also called king pose in yoga because it's one of the yoga poses that helps you relax. Also, this is one of the most difficult poses for those who cannot relax because you have stress of your family, of your work, of anything. You have to take care of yourself and everybody around you. So just laying flat on the back, it's really, really difficult for some people. For some people, this is one of the best poses because after doing a lot of exercise, yoga, and doing a lot of physical work, this really helps you relax. Corpse pose is also one of the poses that helps you lose weight. There are a series of things that you can do, and you can lay on corpse pose and you can lose weight. Also in this pose, please close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, imagine that you're looking at the crown of your head, like really on top of your head. From your head, move your vision to your forehead and to your nose. Then come on to your mouth. Mouth is one of the best and the worst thing ever, I believe, because it can really hurt someone, or it can really inspire someone. So this is very, very important part in your body. I hope your eyes are still closed. I'll tell you when to open your eyes. So just lay here. Now move your vision from your mouth to your chin, to your neck, to your throat, outside, to your chest. And just like how corpse just lay there, imagine that your soul has left this earth. You're a corpse and you are just outside your body and you're watching your body. It just lays there. It doesn't move. It doesn't do anything. Since our vision is on our chest, let's move to our arms. Just watch your arms relaxing, your palms facing up. Now move your vision or your drishti to your belly, to your navel, to your groin. Now move to your left leg, your thighs, your knee, your shin, all the way to your toes. Watch all those little fingers, don't move them yet. Just watch each and every toes, the little one, the bigger one, all the 5 toes, and if you have 6, all the 6 toes, any number of toes. Come on all the way up to your groin, and let's move our drishti or our vision to the right side. Now watch your leg, your thighs, your knees, your shin, go all the way down to your feet, and watch your toes. Now leave everything here and go all the way to the sky. Just feel all the cool air in your atmosphere. Go to the sky. Now leave your body here. Go to the dark space, the non-bright side, all the way up. And now look at the earth. Go to the space, you're with the stars. Look at earth, how small earth, the whole earth looks. And can you imagine how small you are? Like your size in comparison to the earth, to the universe. We are really one person. We try to make ourselves look so big, and we think of ourselves of way too much when we are living. But if you imagine, if you can go all the way up to the space and look at the earth, then you are really, really invisible. So my point is how small you are. Just acknowledge that fact and treat everyone kindly. Be nice to everyone, because we really, really have to leave this earth one day. So what's the point of having the ego, greed, lust, all kind of things, right? So if you're lost in the space, I would like you to bring your attention back. Come on all the way to the down, to the ground. Feel the air. Just come through the clouds to the ground. Now look at your body from top to bottom again. Breathing in and breathing out. Look at how it lays there. This is what we're going to be, all of us, all human beings. This is what we're going to do, our corpse, when it's our time, right? We don't want to acknowledge the fact that we're going to die someday, and we act like we're going to live forever. But One day it's just going to be us. So when we are living, try to be a good human being. The goal is to be kind, treat everyone like how we pray to sun, be like sun, the sun, who treats everybody the same way. It doesn't say rich, poor, wealthy, or healthy or unhealthy. It just treats everyone the same way. Even animals or plants, it doesn't discriminate, differentiate. Now, since you're on the floor, in this earth, put your soul back in your body. Once it enters, now, still closing your eyes, let your hands, your palm, stretch your body, take it all the way up to the top of your head, and then just rub your palm. Make sure it's warm. Now, what you can do is once you start rubbing, once your palm is warm, now close your eyes, massage your face. Just provide that heat to your face. And now, roll to your left side. And with the help of your right hands, sit up. Still closing your eyes. Now sit, folded legs. Your chest forward. And slowly flutter your eyes open. And smile. So this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Those who were able to come on live, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for trusting me. And if you are not ready to do the live yoga with me, I hope you'll practice this. I'll also upload this on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel link is in the description. You can also follow me on Instagram, or you can follow our page, this Yogi Sisters page, because I'm going to be coming on live a lot from now on and teaching you different yoga poses. And next session or upcoming session, I'm going to be teaching some of the breath work. And please do comment if this time was okay for you. And you can always message me, inbox. If you are friends with me on Facebook, you can message me. It's absolutely fine. You can tell me what time is good for you, or what you like the best about this yoga practice today. And I really, really want to thank you for your time again, and please do share this video with your friends or your family, and enjoy your day. Happy weekend. Namaste.